Jamaica, you know.
Somebody
Yeah.
nicknamed Rizzlers.
I don't think so.
And you don't have to give no name. You don't have to
My
mention
name-
it.
my
No,
name,
no,
right,
no,
is
no, no, no,
nothing.
no, no, no.
I'm
Don't mention
woman,
no
I'm
name.
full woman.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Sloan Shukavoy Legacy of Father,
Yeah.
which means
That is speaking a
have a
different language.
lovely, this is an Irish language,
Gaelic.
right? It's a my tongue.
I
I've
know
got-
your ma.
Yeah? Now I'll tell you now the truth.
Don't forget I know your
Erin
papa.
Dubra. Erin Dubra means island forever. Because we're still fighting for independence. Right, you got independence,
Yeah.
Jamaica.
700 years.
Yeah,
Right.
they've been
yeah, they're
doing
gonna
it.
black down the video for that, you know. They were saying spreading propaganda.
700 years being fighting
So,
for independence. We got it in 1916
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Dublin.
You say no blacks, no dogs, and no Irish,
We
you
sure did. That's,
Over the
that's what I said. My
fucking
dad come
doors,
over to
man.
England.
Hmm?
My dad come over to England in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
No blacks, no Irish. No, in fact, there were no.
Over
there were-
public
it were
houses,
the dogs,
pubs.
the blacks, and the Irish. That's what we went down as
Mhm.
in scale.
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah.
we were
So
the lowest
even
of the
paddies,
scale.
like you guys in
Yeah.
60s.
Right,
my
we
family were exactly the same.
were paddies, we
Yeah.
were paddies, so, you know,
Yeah.
our
Plus,
family,
we blowed up half the fucking country at the same time.
you know
so
what I mean? You know what I mean?
that
There
kind
were
of like
loads
has a
all
little bit of
in
effect
for
on stuff.
shooting shit,
You know,
and that, you know what I mean?
kind of knocks it off a
Like
little
getting
bit.
the Glocks and all that, and blah, blah, you know what I mean? You know? So things, it were bad though, wasn't it?
But listen, I'm gonna say this, yeah.
I hate
We're not
violence,
we're not really talking politics. We're just having a chit chat, yeah.
Yeah, of course we
that's
are.
how
So
that's
so
how we're
listen to
similar.
this, yeah. You see, while you was going through whatsoever here in Ireland or over in England, yeah.
Yeah.
We was going through the same thing in
That's
Jamaica,
what I'm
in the
saying to
Caribbean,
you,
you know.
that's why I said it.
Yeah. Well,
That's
listen,
why I
hear
said
my
it,
bit
brother.
because this is the bit I
Sorry,
grew
bro.
up on and witnessed, seeing, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
At the time when I was growing up, it was PMP party was in power.
Was it?
Yeah, that was Michael Manley. Listen to
Oh
this,
my
yeah. Let's listen.
gosh.
In Jamaica?
Just listen.
Sorry, go on, go on.
Oh,
It was PMP who was in government in my country at the time. The PMP party, the People's National Party,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Manley as the prime minister. And they tried to get Siago in, that guy where they say he's half Syrian or some shit like that. They say born in the year in Jamaica.
Yeah.
But America, no, the government that was in power was PMP, which is Manley, and he's a good friend with Castro,
right.
Yeah.
Fidel Castro.
Yeah, Fidel,
Yeah, he and
Yeah.
Castro is this tight. So, you know, America want Jamaica to cut ties with Cuba, cut the friendship from
Yeah,
Cuba.
yeah.
Right.
And under this government, it wouldn't happen. Yes, my brother. Under this government, it wouldn't happen. So they try to push for the Labour government to take over the country, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
So what they did first was, you know, them give us guns. They give us guns. I remember that as a juvenile, a child. I would even reach maybe teenage age. Them.
Yeah, yeah.
But they give us guns, you know, one side of the government to get rid of
Yeah.
anybody where we are red from that side. I said them a
Yeah.
PMP, and this is where we have all this crazy gun shooting in the late 70s, 78, 79, coming up to the 80 election in Jamaica.
When we were about 12-year-olds, something
So
like that, yeah.
with the murder rate rocket out gone sky high, with the murder rate rocket gone sky high, what the
what's
American intend to do now, he said, you know what, if that not working, cut the food supply.
No.
Starve them.
So they decide to cut the food supply. So, you know, things what we need were coming from America, because Jamaica start to depend on American stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying to you? So the things where we think we need, you know, we're not getting them. So the item in the supermarket and in the shop start married.
Yeah.
You have to buy, like, you can't just go and buy your fag. You have to buy your beer to get your fag. Something like,
Oh,
yeah, but
right,
not
right,
cigarette. I'm just using
Yeah,
that
yeah,
as an
that's
example.
yeah,
example.
yeah.
Man.
You have to buy like toilet paper to
understand
get
that.
flour, and you know you have to
Do
buy.
you remember all this?
Of course, this is not no story. I'm telling you this.
No,
I grew up in the
I'm saying
70s.
Yeah.
I never forget this. I was 7, 8-year-old, 9 going
So
7,
I
8,
mean,
and
me and you
10-year-old.
were
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't forget these things.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
remember my parents sent me to get flour and send my sister to get flour same time, and we joined the queue 2 different time, and we have to buy stuff just to get flour and stuff.
Remember
So
in
we start get goods now from Cuba.
Right. Yeah. Castro. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Send with some rice and milk. The milk was that thick it can't even come out of the tin.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
whatsoever. The rice was
Evaporated
that
milk.
brown, and when you cook it, it stay way down, so smell it cooking. And
Stunk.
you go, I'm saying to you, I'll never forget these things. You go, I'm saying to you.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't
I
realise.
So-
remember in 70s, right?
It starts spread propaganda now, telling the people, if Manly win, you know, we're gonna run like how Cuba run,
Yeah.
where if you have 2 beds, they're gonna take one out of your house and give it to your neighbor. Shit like that, we're gonna live
I've
on
never heard that.
weekly
I've never
supply,
heard that
like,
before.
no, that's what the propaganda was
but-
spreading. I never forget these
Yeah.
things, man. So the voting in the 80 election now, Labour becomes the government, and then with Reagan now, I think Reagan was still in power.
Yeah.
So he was linking with Seago, was linking with Reagan. So, you know, that's when they decide now to pay some attention to Jamaica, like
Yeah.
give us some free zone, build up some factories that are called free
Yeah.
zone, so we get to make like Tamil figure shirt, Tamil figure stuff, you know, Nautica, Gap, and some of them Calvin Klein. We get
Yeah, man.
them works through to Jamaica. So
Yeah.
Jamaica was sewing them,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So you have massive woman working at this big
Yeah,
place named
man.
Free Zone and stuff in Kingston, and Garmex and places like those,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So I seen how politics work. So when I'm here now and seeing what's going on, like around Europe and around the Middle East, and seeing the American giving one side to fight against whatever, I know exactly what's happening because I've lived it before. I've seen it before
How long have you been in Europe?
in Europe. 20 years.
20 years. How long in England?
I mean,
Oh,
I never
just
leave.
here.
I'll just go back home. Me.
Yeah.
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 Trust me. So I know how politics work. You know, I'm not fool to this type of stuff. You know, I'm
No,
not,
no, it's-
I'm not
no,
trying
no,
to
my
spread
friend,
no
yeah.
propaganda. No, we're
Yeah.
just having
Yeah,
a general
yeah.
conversation. So when people
Yeah.
saying to me, "Oh, ever seen this?" I'm saying, "So do I." You know, I might not grow up with the bombs and the blowing up a building, but we growing up on fucking gunshot and people where you know get dead and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying
Yeah,
to you?
man.
We grew up
Yeah,
on
man.
poorness, and we grow when we
Yeah.
have love, and we grow and next time we're in attention with each other,
Yeah.
because it still spill on to this day in the country. You get what I'm saying to you?
Oh, last time you were home?
2016.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah. So I'm just simply saying, you know.
You still there, you?
And the other day, yeah, I've been home the other day. 2019. Yeah. But I'm just wondering now. Wondering the globe. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
I think I've got bitten by a spider on the thing.
You got bit by a spider?
That has got two.
Oh, yeah, definitely a fan.
You see the generation that born, you know, the generation that born, you know, in the last 5, 6 decades ago, they hadn't seen no war in this country, you know, so
No.
they don't know, realize, you know, there's all the
No,
wars they
unless
see,
you
they
look
seen
for
it
it,
on the
unless you
news
look
or
for
on
it.
telly.
Yeah.
So that's the bit where they want you to see. You got what I'm saying to you, but you know, they
British
don't
TV.
realize what they have, you know, and they don't realize,
You know yourself, my friend, English TV don't fucking put a thing on it, man.
they don't realize what they have, man, and you know, trust
Even
me.
Al Jazeera, that's
Yeah.
bloody,
Yeah,
that's bloody's filtered to fuck.
yeah, we same set of people who own all of them TV stations around the world, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Nothing changed.
it is, yeah.
Yeah. Mm. And enough is there for everybody, you know, to alright, you know. Trust me, we don't need much. This is what the corona is supposed to be, and people still don't get it. You're showing the government you don't need a government.
Yeah,
You don't need
Yeah.
it now.
We need to get back where we, the people, need each other and we
Yeah,
look
man,
after each
same.
other.
Yeah, I like that.
You get what I'm saying to you?
yeah, I do, man.
I
yeah.
get
With this
it.
corona,
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
about no sickness, it was about we getting back
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
humanity
yeah,
within
yeah, yeah.
ourselves.
Love that.
You see, we
Yeah,
start
man.
come out a clap a Thursday evening time
Brilliant.
for the hospital, and
Excellent.
we start call to people where we never talked to before, and because we all think we're gonna die and whatsoever. You get what I'm saying to you?
You're right.
But
You're right, yeah.
We're all
this
scared,
is the
aren't we?
you will see the after effect from it, yeah. It teach us we need each other back, yeah. And it teach us we have time now where we can research things and we can go on the internet. It show you where the government don't care about you. It's still lying. All of them, right around the world, telling you a different story
Okay,
every
now
time.
it's gone that
Yeah.
deep.
So this is what show them up. It show up the church. Show you they don't really care. All they care about is the offering.
Yeah,
True
of course
as
they
that.
do,
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying to you?
Yeah,
And the big followers.
Yeah.
That's all they care
Yeah.
about. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
It
them
show you a
loads of
lot
dollar.
of stuff. It show you that the
Dollar.
doctor don't really care about you now, the nurse, because they're lying to you, tell you they're
They're lying
overrun
to-
with
yeah,
us,
true.
with people, but they're still dancing and making TikTok videos. So it's showing you a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
This
right,
corona show you a lot of stuff. It's not about no sickness. It teaches us we don't have to get up and go and work for nobody. We can work from home.
Yeah.
If you don't believe the corona make you done that, you know how much people work from home since the lockdown?
How many?
Yeah, many. Because their job make them know they have to come to work because you're working behind a desk. Take on the laptop and work from home. You get what I'm simple saying to you, my
I do,
brother.
Yeah, I do.
I like you.
He's a good
So-
guy, you know.
We don't need all of this.
Stupidness.
We don't need no clothes, my friend. We're born
Material.
naked. You get what I'm
Material.
saying to you? Yeah.
I run
We
round
need
naked.
food, you know? So we need to plant food.
Yeah.
And plant good food, you know?
Yeah,
Because
for
food is the
one tree
medicine and the
that's
medicine is your
taken.
food. You
You know
understand?
what I'd love to know, right? What I'd love to be back in history when me and you were running around catching animals, you know, killing stuff like that. being
Yeah, I'll
hunter
cook it
gatherer.
for you, but I'll
No,
make the
but
veg
listen,
for
no,
myself.
Listen
yeah.
though. When me and you were cooking,
loves- he
you know,
loves-
hunting.
Today
and
is the
stuff
last
like
day of this, you know. Yeah, I'm listening to you.
that. So when did it change?
Mm.
When did it actually change?
What
When
day?
we went to farming. Because that must have been absolutely,
Laziness, man.
that must have been absolutely incredible
Laziness, man.
to a man
Well,
who's,
laziness in this country.
who's for
that's why they've got
generations all he's known is
Afro-Caribbeans
hunting
in
and
here.
gathering.
Yeah.
Right, they've got
And then
Afro-Caribbeans
all
and
of a
Irish
sudden-
in here.
It's done big builders, they don't want to hunt and gather
and
anymore.
somebody's built a fucking fence around
Yeah.
you.
And you
put a
start
couple of
building
cows
house.
there,
Yeah.
you know, and you're like, when did that actually start?
You don't want to be hunter gathering no more. You want to be builder.
Yeah. And that's when all that starts. Money
Yeah.
and power and control. Because somebody's got something bigger and better than what you've got.
Yeah.
That's when it all
It's just your
starts.
mind, man. Your mind, your mind lead you down some wandering road, make you think,
But
you
it must
need
have-
this and you
It
don't.
must have happened at some time.
Yeah, but if you flow it with your mind, it leads you down some road where you don't even want to go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when you've got your
Yeah, most people
angels
don't
on
know
your
how to control
ear.
their mind.
on
They
there,
make
they
the mind
can't-
control
yeah.
them.
They do.
Yeah.
You're
I
right
mean,
there.
Yeah.
But I think
Because
about
this,
stuff. I think
yeah,
about
Yeah, man.
that was
stuff.
Yeah, same here, but
Yeah.
that don't mean you
That
think
was,
you have bad thoughts. I'm
Oh,
just
that's
saying,
not bad.
I'm just saying, some people mind will tell them, oh, you need to go and run
right
off
now.
a bridge, and they believe and do that. You get what I'm saying to you?
I can't kill myself.
No.
I'm
I'm just simply saying, some people make the mind
Yeah.
rule them.
Oh no.
That's what I'm trying to explain. They need to control their mind and don't make the mind rule them. Like you're out and your friend offering you a drink and
Yeah,
you
man.
tell yourself, say, nah man, I'm alright. You mean you're alright. Don't make
God-
your mind
God
tell
give
you,
me-
oh, you're
God
gonna
give
need
me
that
the
drink.
greatest gift on this earth. That's my life.
Yeah man.
So I'm gonna throw it back in his face.
Right.
No
Trust
way.
me. When it's go,
No
it's
way.
go, but you enjoy it while you're still here. You can't enjoy it when you're dead, you have to enjoy it when you're alive,
Then I'll
innit?
come back again and just start over again.
Yeah, but we don't have the time to waste, keep coming back in.
Oh, we do.
We need to move on.
Yeah.
We need to
I
learn.
said that today.
Because we
to you.
didn't learn, that's why we
We
keep
need to
coming
move
back to
on.
finish learn. So if you
Exactly.
learn
I
enough,
use,
We need
I
to
use.
learn enough now,
We need
Listen.
to
so you
learn.
don't have to come back.
That's
You
like
move
the,
on to
that's
some.
like the Buddhas and the
Can I say
all them
what
lot.
I have to say?
Yeah. If you don't do good in your grades, they're gonna keep you back in the same class.
Right,
In order
listen.
to stay in the same class, you have to do good and move on, eh?
What we do in
Listen.
life echoes in eternity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what
Yeah.
now. All your emotional baggage is like a big horse manure on your back, and you put it in your front room, would you? Would
No.
you sit and watch it?
No.
Would you watch it, see it festering, pick it up and take it again, screw faced, stinking, put it back down again? I was telling him this, and he went, wow. I said, at the end of the day, you leave your emotional baggage behind.
Yeah. You don't carry comfort in front of your face.
Do you fuck?
But we do though, don't we?
No.
Most, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Most people do. That's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
They make the mind control them, innit?
Yeah.
Not the same, not the same.
Once your
Not the
mind
same.
start control you, that's where you get fucked, yeah?
That's
Yeah,
same.
man,
That's
trust me.
same.
Make your mind control you.
I've told you that, haven't you, today?
did.
It's just
Like people saying to me, how comes you stop smoke? I say, nobody didn't start me on smoking. So I can stop when I want. Don't need no pill to stop. I didn't take no pill to start smoke.
Yeah.
So why would I take in medication to stop?
Yeah.
Eh?
No, you're
What kind of
you're a
sickness is that?
brave man.
You get what I'm saying to you? You can do anything you want to, man, you stop. As long as you're doing good in the law.
Yeah, well, can you do me a favour?
Mm.
Will you both pray for me about going for my scan on Friday? Because
Yeah,
You
man,
know what?
you will get my
Seriously.
prayer. You will be in my prayer. No worries
I
about
swear
that, my
down, I've
sister.
got to be there at 8
Yeah, I'll
o'clock.
give a special
Hold it
prayer
down
to
on
you.
Huddersfield, Royal Infirmary at 8 o'clock. I've got to be there. And I'm going through one of these noisy things. And
The machine. You're going through the machine.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I need help.
That's what the world is going to the next 20 years, you know, be a machine. Machine be doing
Yeah.
this, everything. Not because machine is already doing most things. So by the next 20 years, machine be doing everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
You know,
20 years
I
time, you're
knew,
getting married to a machine.
I knew 30.
You're gonna wake up one morning and want to have a drink, and you can just say to your robot, "Oh, drink 2 beer for me."
Yeah.
And they tell you, no problem. And they just drink 2 beer and tell you,
Yeah,
you're all
there you
right.
go.
You don't want no beer for the day. Well, better drink 2 for you. Yeah, you get what I'm saying to you? Yeah. Everything's gonna be like that.
I know, what I know about this dude is he's the most down-to-earth person.
I like it.
Wake up in the morning and you say, Alexa, do I need a drink today? And Alexa will tell you, no,
No.
you have enough still soaking in your bone from last week.
True.
When you say Siri, you know that talking machine when you
Yeah,
talk to
yeah,
Siri
yeah,
or Alexa. Yeah. Can you tell me if I need any more alcohol in my system? They said, yes, you've been drinking 3 days straight on the bench. You need to detox a full month for it to run out your
Look
system.
at his face, it just reminds me.
It's cool as out, innit?
Yeah, look
He
the
fucking knows it as well.
No,
Yeah, man. When you've been around our age group, you know.
Yeah.
So if you don't
No,
learn
it
nothing, we're
respects
fucking
you.
stupid.
Well, we've been around for half a century.
Yeah, so if we don't learn
Michael,
nothing, we're
right.
stupid. You get what I'm saying to you?
True, true.
Michael's name is the name through Satan out of heaven. True, sir.
Yeah.
Look on his back, he's got a. Go on,
What?
show him your cross on your back.
Why?
No, you
I
don't have
want you
to.
to.
No, man, you don't have to get all naked and make the girl start
No,
fancying,
but- no.
messaging me down my phone saying, who is that nice handsome guy with a nice tattoo in his back?
I don't think that would happen, my friend.
I got to say to them, hey, this is not a chopped up channel, you know.
Yeah.
Don't fancy nobody on here.
We're not on Pornhub now.
Wow, there's a barge going down the canal. Lovely.
Alright.
Lovely, I love that. Yes, my brother, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, oh, what